Welcome to another session of Math Matters. In this session, we are going to look at how to simplify algebraic expressions, and then we'll look at how we can evaluate algebraic expressions. First, let's start out with simplifying algebraic expressions. First thing we have to realize is that all of these are algebraic terms. An algebraic term can consist of just a number, just a letter, or any combination of them. We can have constant terms where there is only a number, or we can have variable terms which must have at least one letter. Let's look at a variable term. 5x, this is a variable term. The letter x is referred to as a variable. The number 5 is referred to as the coefficient. In an algebraic term, the number is always the coefficient. So, in 15, even though the term is a constant term, 15 is still the coefficient for that term. What is the coefficient of y? It is 1. What is the coefficient of negative a? It is negative 1. So if we have just a letter, there still is a number in front of it, either 1 if positive or negative 1 if it is negative. Now if we take these algebraic terms and we put them together with addition, subtraction, parentheses, math operations, we have an algebraic expression. X squared plus x minus 25 is an algebraic expression. X squared plus x minus 25 equals negative 19 is an algebraic equation. So what is the difference between the two? It is the equal sign. Algebraic expressions can be simplified, but they cannot be solved. Algebraic equations, they have the equal sign, they can be solved. Now with algebraic terms, we have this thing that's also called like terms and unlike terms. To be like terms, we must have exactly the same variable, including the exponents. 7x and negative 25x are like terms. They both have the variable x. 8y and 8x are not like terms. X and y are not the same. 13x squared and 5x are not. They both have the variable x, but one is squared and the other is not, so they're unlike. To be like terms, they must be exactly the same. 25xy squared and negative 20x squared y are not like terms. One has x squared while the other has y squared. Now let's look at this thing called combining like terms. What is significant about like terms is that when we are simplifying algebraic expressions, we can combine like terms. To combine like terms, we add or subtract the coefficients of the terms. Like let's take 5x plus 12 plus 10x minus 5. First thing we want to do is try to group together the x terms and the constant terms. So let's put 5x plus 10x together plus 12 minus 5, the constant terms, together. Now to combine like terms, all you do is add the numbers. You add the coefficients. So we have 5 plus 10, x, and we have 12 minus 5, the constants. So in the end, we end up with 5 plus 10 is 15x, and 12 minus 5 is 7. Now let's look at another example. 4x squared plus 6z minus 3x squared plus 4z, and we want to simplify this algebraic expression. First, put the x squares together. 4x squared minus 3x squared and the z's together plus 6z plus 4z. Once again, add together the coefficients. So we have 4 minus 3x squared plus 6 plus 4z. So 4 minus 3 is 1x squared. 6 plus 4 is 10z. Notice, however, that on the x squared, there is no 1, because 1 times anything is that anything. And we always want to write our answers in lowest terms. So 1x squared is x squared. Now that we have started to work algebraic expressions, we have another property that is used all the time with algebra, and it's called the distributive property of multiplication over addition, or for short, the distributive property. So if we look at this in a generic form, what are we talking about? We're talking about A times in parentheses B plus C. The idea is that A is the multiplication part, the B plus C is addition. So we want to distribute the A over the B plus C, or A times B is AB, and A times C is AC, and we end up with AB plus AC. Now let's use the distributive property on an algebraic expression. 5 times x minus 2 in parentheses. So first we want to distribute the 5 over the x minus 2. So we end up with 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times negative 2 is negative 10, and we end up with 5x minus 10. This time let's work on a slightly harder problem. 2 times m plus 4 in parentheses plus 9 times m minus 1 in parentheses, and we want to simplify this. So start by using the distributive property. 2 times m plus 2 times 4 plus 9 times m plus 9 times negative 1. And that gives us 2 times m is 2m, plus 2 times 4 is 8, plus 9 times m is 9m, plus 9 times negative 1 is negative 9. Now let's combine like terms. 2m plus 9m plus 8 minus 9. 2m plus 9m is 11m. 8 minus 9 is negative 1. Now let's look at this thing called evaluating algebraic expressions. What does it mean to evaluate an algebraic expression? It means that we substitute numbers in for the variables. Now before we substitute in some number, first simplify the expression as much as possible. Then plug in the numbers for the variables. Once the numbers are in, follow the order of operations. When plugging in a negative number, always put it in parentheses. So let's try x plus 5 evaluated for x equals 2. So put 2 in place of x. Now we have 2 plus 5, which is equal to 7. Now let's step it up just a little bit. Let's simplify and evaluate negative 3x plus 5x plus 4 for x is equal to negative 5. First, let's separate out the like terms. Negative 3x plus 5x in parentheses plus 4, a constant. Negative 3x plus 5x is equal to 2x plus 4. Now substitute in the negative 5 in place of x, and we have 2 times negative 5 plus 4, which is equal to negative 10 plus 4, which then is equal to negative 6. Now let's do one last problem. Simplify and evaluate 7ab minus a minus 3ab plus 4a for a is equal to 3 and b is equal to negative 2. First, simplify the expression by combining like terms. So we have 7ab minus 3ab plus 4a minus a. Now 7ab minus 3ab is 4ab, and 4a minus a is 3a. Now we're ready to substitute in 3 for a and negative 2 for b. Now remember, When you put in negative numbers, put them in parentheses. So we end up with 4 times 3 times negative 2 plus 3 times 3. Now, using the order of operations, 4 times 3 is 12, times negative 2 is negative 24, plus 3 times 3 is 9. Negative 24 plus 9 is negative 15. There we go. We've reached the end. Have a nice day.